Be strong and courageous. Do not fear or be in dread of them, for it is the Lord your God who goes with you. He will not leave or forsake you. Deuteronomy 31 verse 6. Hey fam bam, it's me, just Londa. Have you subscribed? Have you joined the fam? Bam, bam, bam. Join the madness, join the fun. It's me, just Londa. Can we talk that talk?
Y'all, I literally have goosebumps because I have never dealt with a man like this unhinged before. But let me get into the next set of messages. So once I sent my last message, he started blowing my phone up. And so I just went ahead and blocked him. And then he started reaching out through WhatsApp. These are the WhatsApp messages. You could at least answer the phone. Hello, you see? Video call like 6 times and no answer. But you saying you don't know how to respond. That's a bullshit lie. I said I missed you, which was genuine. Then you saying you don't know how to respond. That means you don't miss me. Of course I'm gonna be annoyed with that. What the fuck? It goes both ways. I literally hit you up to go to Nikki Beach, but you saying you don't know how to respond. That shit kind of bothered me a lot. As if to say you don't forgot about everything. Shaking my head. I hate it out here. Every time I try to meet a nice girl, they always use me. I can't wait to move. I always meet gold diggers like it's crazy. And I have money, but I'm not trying to be used. I'm trying to have a good time with somebody and bond and connect. And I'll just take her to dinner and then she says, oh, I don't know how to respond. Can you take me to Nikki? Like, do you see where I'm coming from? Or am I just some crazy ass guy to you? Shaking my head, LOL, very ridiculous. You don't know how to respond. You don't even give a fuck how I feel. So I say, Jerome, you disrespecting me. We're clearly not in the same place about what we want. We went on one date and then I did not hear from you for over a week. Yes, I had a great time with you and I was looking forward to seeing you again. When you said you missed me, it threw me off because I had not heard from you and I was the one who started the conversation with you, so it did not feel genuine. The way you are responding is making me very uncomfortable because this is not that big of a deal, but the way you're behaving and making assumptions about my character over dates that you suggested is a big deal and I don't wish to see you again. So he said, you just saying I'm aggressive. I never disrespected you. You're crazy for saying I don't know how to respond and you're playing this passive aggressive bullshit. You're the one who's aggressive. You don't care about me. If you did, you would answer my calls. You would actually hit me up instead of saying, oh, I don't know how to respond, as if you don't have my number. I swear to God, this is why I don't take Black American women seriously. They don't know how to take care of the man. They just always have their hand out. You don't give a fuck about my feelings. I said I missed you because I actually meant it, and then you're going to say you don't know how to respond. Well, fuck you then. You act like I said I love you, and then you said another lie saying, sorry, you didn't respond. What are you talking about? You literally asked again if we were going to Nikki Beach. Like, why are you lying? Shaking my head. I just can't stand Miami. A bunch of gold digging women, lying ass women. You don't know how to respond. That's basically a slap in my face. I should have never took you out to the restaurant. I don't hear you saying, oh yeah, I had such a good time. Thanks for taking me out on my birthday, which I did say. Instead, you say, oh, I don't know how to respond, as if you have no idea, like the memory, like you have no memory of me taking you out on your birthday. That's disrespectful. What part of that don't you understand? I swear I can't make this shit up. Shaking my head. That was a $500 dinner. And then I'm annoyed at your response. Then because I'm annoyed at your response, I'm aggressive. You really know how to make a man feel great. I mean, I already was feeling great, but then you said that shit and it's like, damn, you don't miss me, because if you did, you would have just said I miss you too. And you pulled away when I tried to kiss you. So yeah, you're just trying to use me like every other Black American girl. Y'all just want to use me. I'm sure you're with a bunch of guys anyway. At this point, you guys, these messages, I don't even think y'all can see. This is a long ass fucking thread. I blocked the WhatsApp, but we're still not done.
All right. So I came across a YouTuber, I believe her name is Johnny, with this story. So when I saw the story, it piqued my interest and I went hunting for the story. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Yoni said she was going to go. If I'm saying her name wrong, I do apologize, but I will put her stuff right there. If I'm not mistaken, she said she was going to go live and they were going to do like a talk about it, like break it down and all that other stuff. But she just posted like all the videos. I'm not going to post all of the videos because I'm just not going to. Let's listen to, let me see if I can find it because I just put it so I'm just going to break a couple of them down. Not a lot of them, just a couple of them. All right.
Y'all, when I tell you trigger warning, there is going to be some wild things said and discussed in this video, because what I'm about to tell y'all about is literally mind-blowing. Like, I know they said the dating pool got a little bit of pee in it. Baby, this is acid. This is acid in the pool, okay? Run. Before I get into the story, I just want to say,
She said it is acid in the poo, not pee. Acid. Thank you.
I've already contacted the police. I just feel like I need to tell this publicly because I do feel concerned for my safety. And this person clearly wants attention, so I'm going to give them the attention that they're so desperately looking for. 2 weeks ago, I went on a date with a man named Jerome King. Jerome messaged me on social media. I'm
Oh, we're giving out full names.
assuming that he's followed me for a while. I did not become aware of him until he messaged me a couple of weeks ago. He asked to take me on a date. Me being newly single, clearly unadjusted to what's out here in the world. But I decided, sure, why not? I know that I have a large social media following. I'm not the type of person that's super caught up in that, but I forget that not everybody feels that way and not everybody recognizes that social media is just a number and people are just people. Jerome suggested that we go
True.
to Nikki Beach or Komodo, which if you're not from Miami or familiar with,
Meeting people on social media can be. Because, my cousin tells me, oh God, something just flew in my eye randomly. Sorry about that. My cousin told me that she vets people, she looks people up and things like that before going out with them, which I think that is something that you should do. I think that is something that you should do. I think because we're in an age now, we used to vet our people by other people. So, say if I knew someone who was single and you had a friend that was single, well, tell me about your friend and I'll tell you about my friend. You see what I'm saying? And that's how we would vet these people. If something's wrong with that person, be like, she tends to not call people back, or she tends to like, order like a lot of food. I'm just making things up. But she says she vets people, and I think that's something that we as women should do. We should start vetting people. We should start looking at, like, oh, especially if you're doing like this online dating and things like that, vet that person.
both of those are really nice restaurants. Nikki Beach, I was already familiar with. Komodo, I was not. So we initially decided to go to Nikki Beach, but it rained that day, so we changed our plans and decided to go to Komodo. Once we got to Komodo, overall, I would say I had a decent time. There were some things that happened that I was a little concerned about, but at the end of the day, it's a first date, so it's not like I'm going to be like super picky about these things. I feel
Okay.
like we're just supposed to be getting to know each other, having some fun, enjoying each other's company, and for the most part, I did enjoy his company the first time that we hung out.
Okay, so there were some things that made her, but for the most part, she enjoyed his company. Got it. Are we here? There's like no like really red flags. At least that's not what she's saying. She's not saying that there's like a lot of red flags. She's just saying there's just some little things, But in all, she was enjoying his company. Got it.
After we finished eating at Komodo's, he suggested that we go to a bar around the corner. So we did. I told him that it had to be fast because the valet was going to end and I had my car in valet. He said it was going to be fast. We end up going to the bar. While we're at the bar, he's saying some things to me, that indicate to me that he's very interested in me, such as, he wants to give me 3 kids and like he's, just a lot.
Did you feel like you met your mate? Hmm. He is saying that he wants to give you 3 kids on the first date. That's scary. If y'all are not talking about something like that and this is what he's saying, that's a bit scary. That's a bit suspicious. And I would be texting my girl, be like, look, we just go into the bathroom and then text my friend, be like, look, call me. But That's me.
He did try to kiss me, and I politely turned to the side of my cheek because
Okay.
I'm just a lady. I'm a Southern Belle. You feel me? Like I come from a different era, cut from a different cloth. I'm a grown woman. You feel me? Like so, I just feel like let's take things.
It sounds so far so good. She sounds like she on the money. You know, caught someone. Stop trying to jump the girl's bones just because y'all went out to eat. That's still a thing. That's always been a thing. uh, uh, when I used to watch, what is it, Love and Marriage, Put Out or Get Out, I took y'all to eat. You know what I'm saying? So now you want some. That's why you should have your own money. But
So let's like navigate at a pace that makes sense. I'm not trying to rush into anything. And I expressed all these things to him. I told him, please just respect me as a lady.
okay.
We'll get there eventually if we do continue to talk to each other, but let's just take it slow. He seemed like he was okay with that, even though he did try more times throughout the night.
How many more times did he try out tonight? Because no means no. No definitely means no. How many more times did he try after night? Because they get to the point or to where either you be like, you know what, I need to go. Let me just get on out of here. I am done. Or it's something. It's just something. And him consistently trying to be on you, there's definitely a turn off. There's definitely something like, you know what, I'm gonna go. At least me, because I would feel uncomfortable,
Anyway, so after we leave the
especially if I'm not feeling him like that. But she seemed like she wanted to get to know him, but to me, it seemed like she probably wasn't feeling him like that. Like she's trying to get to know him, but because he might be a little, I don't want to say aggressive, maybe passive aggressive, maybe. Um, she's like, maybe he'll ease up. I don't know.
car, we go to get my car out of valet. He kindly pays for the valet, and then he asked me, could I take him home? So since he had just paid for the valet,
How'd you get there? You need to ride home. How'd you get there? You don't know that woman. How'd you get there?
paid for the date. I didn't see any problem with taking him home. So
I see a problem with taking him home. You don't know him from a can of paint. How'd you not know that he had a gun on him? How'd you not know that he was going to have someone to follow you? I get it, he paid for everything. He did. But it seemed like y'all interacting pretty well. Maybe you should have just left it there. But I get it. He paid for dinner, he paid for your valet. Will not take him home. What can happen?
I decided to take him home. It was my birthday, so when we get there, he's like inviting me up to come for a little bit. I'm really apprehensive about it because I didn't want to give the wrong impression by going up to his apartment, but he really wasn't really trying to take no for an answer. And I was just like, okay, you know what? I can come up for a little bit. So I go up to his apartment.
Sometimes we need, as women, go with that instinct and not be like, it is my birthday. He did pay for this. That's how some women get into predicaments and don't know how they got there. And I'm only talking from experience. And then you leave in some type of way and you don't understand what happened. Go with your gut, ladies. If things are feeling a bit off, go with your gut. That Holy Spirit ain't gonna steer you wrong.
Apartment. We hang out for a little bit, but when I tell y'all, it was like literally so brief and so chill. He had a nice view of the city, so we kind of like was on the balcony. We was chilling, whatever. I want to reiterate that there was literally no sexual conduct between me and him. There was not
Okay.
even like a kiss on the lips. There was not any of that. Like it was cool though. We had good vibes. Both of us seemed to enjoy each other's company. When I left, everything seemed to be good. It is what it is. Now let's
Okay.
go ahead and get into these messages because this is where I need to like pick y'all up and get y'all in the speed. Because when I tell y'all, just hold
Please,
on.
please.
This is gonna take a turn for more than the worst. After the day, he's texting me. He's telling me that he feels very blessed and lucky that he got the opportunity to meet me, that he respects me, he wants to support me in my life, and then he told me happy birthday the next day. So when I woke up, I told him
That must have been a really good first date. He's talking about giving you free kids. He's telling you he wants to support you. How was this date going? I would love to hear what he thought, how the date was going. Because he's feeling like he met his mate.
good morning, thank you. We had took pictures that night. Like it was like a real goofy fun time or whatever. But the pictures came out bad and he was like, I should have put the flash on. So I was just like, at least we got them for memories. He was like, yeah, I love them. I can't wait to see you again soon. And I told him I'm excited.
He used the word love. And she kind of skims over that. He used the word love. He loved the messy photos, the messed up photos, the botched photos that they took. And y'all can use them for memories. And he loves them. I would be concerned. I would be concerned. But again, this date must have been spectacular. It had to be. It had to be.
See you again too. So after this, he went on a vacation for like a week and some change. You know, I knew he was going on the vacation, and so I didn't really reach out because I knew that he was on the vacation. Also,
Okay,
I just feel like if you're interested in a woman as a man, like the man is the pursuer. You feel me? So even though we did have a
that's
decent
right.
first date, I'm not going to like
That's right, ladies. The man is the pursuer in this. Don't be like this. Don't be like that. The man is the pursuer. If you want something, if you see something that you like, slide him a number, give him a wink. You know what I'm saying? But the man is the pursuer. I get it. Yeah, I get it.
exert a lot of energy into chasing you as a man because that's just like not who I am naturally. You feel me? So I don't really reach out while he's
Now, I will say, sometimes I used to love, I wouldn't call it a chase, but I used to love competition. If me and someone were had attraction to the same person. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Let me stop. Just joking.
away. But while we were at our first date, he was saying that he was already planning our second date. Like we were supposed to go on a date the Saturday that he got back. He got back on a Friday,
He's giving Gary vibes from off of what is it, Sisters?
which was yesterday. So literally before this man left, he was like, "Don't go to Nikki Beach until I get back, so we can go together the Saturday after I get back." These were his words that came out of his mouth.
All right.
So Friday, I texted him and said, "Safe travels today." Literally, that was the first time we had spoken since our date. Super chill. Yeah. He responds back. He's like, "Thanks, boo." I don't respond to that. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks,
No, I
boo.
don't feel no type of way or anything. I just didn't.
I need more context. Like, I need to know how this first date, were y'all talking heavily. Like she's saying no, but he's like throwing it all in. Am I wrong? Am I wrong about that? Because it sounds like he threw it all in.
Any reason to respond. He texts me again and he says, let's chill when I get back. So I ask him, are we still on for Nikki Beach tomorrow? He says yes. I said, yay, I'm excited. He says, me too. I miss you. Now, at this point, this is when everything
Okay,
goes fucking left. One thing about me, like, I like to be very genuine in dating. You feel me? I feel like a lot of people try to love bomb. They try to like gaslight each other into a relationship, into a situationship. And I'm just not with that. Like, I'm all about like genuine honesty,
I'm hungry.
transparency, etc. And the reason I say that is because I'm like, okay, you don't really miss me because you've been on vacation for a week and a half and
Did
I
you
haven't
call?
heard from you. Like, even
Oh, okay.
us
So you did
talking right
call.
now was because I hit you up and said safe travels. You feel me? That he was
So he went on vacation and he didn't call, but he missed you. Well, maybe if he went out of the country and going out of the country, it could cost money to call back into the States. I can see that. I remember the first time when we moved to England. This is like when the iPhone was like a brick. All right, so you got to think about it. This is not how the iPhone is now, but this is like, and I believe we had Sprint services, and the only way that we could contact our family was through our Wi-Fi, and we can call our family that way. And we figured that out just sporadically. Like we were walking on the base, and we were like, "Oh, we have Wi-Fi. Oh, we can call our family here." So that's how we started calling our family through the Wi-Fi. So maybe, but with everything going on, you got what is that? I don't want to say Facebook. What is it? FaceTime. You have FaceTime. Even if you don't have FaceTime, FaceTime has a feature where you can still FaceTime someone. So you can still message someone. You can still interact with someone through Wi-Fi. So if you really truly missed her, yeah, he would have reached out. But okay.
not interested in me. Like, I didn't feel that way at all. I just felt like, I mean, you don't really miss me because if you miss me, you would have reached out. But, that's neither here nor there. I feel like you shouldn't miss me. It doesn't matter. Like, we only went on one date.
We
I
only
don't
went
really
on one
care,
date.
But what I do care about is just being like genuine. You know what I'm saying? Just being straightforward. We don't have
Okay.
to like love bomb each other into something that is not. So I say all that to say that at the time I didn't respond because I really didn't know how to respond to that message without being inauthentic.
Understandable. I
So
definitely
he texts
understand
me
that.
today and is like, hey, I tell him, hey, sorry I didn't get back to you yesterday. I was working last night. Now, honestly, I wanted us to have the conversation about the I miss you thing in person because I felt like communicating through text, it can get a little tricky. But
Yes.
he responded back, K, which let
Yes. Responding face to face or through telephone, um I would definitely understand that because text can be interpreted differently. So yeah, I definitely can understand that.
me know that he felt some type of way about the fact that I didn't respond yesterday. So I was like, okay, you know what? I guess we just should have the conversation now. Get it over with. It's no big deal. So I text him back. I say, also, I didn't really know how to respond to your message since I hadn't heard from you in a while. That apparently was the worst thing that I could have ever said.
Really?
So let me let y'all know now. It's going to be a lot of text messages, a lot of audio messages, a lot of things coming after this. So he responds and says, "You don't know how to respond? What message? American women so crazy. I took you to a nice ass restaurant and you saying you don't know how to respond?
Whoop, what you mean American women are so crazy? That right there. That lady just went out on a date with you. y'all respectfully liked each other mutually, even though you were probably trying to jump her bones, she still wanted to interact with you. But it's the women from the stateside. What makes you think that women anywhere else, if you were from there, will treat you the same way? So, wherever you go to date these women, because apparently it's the women that from the stateside. So, wherever you go date these women, if you were from there, do you think that they would date you?
But you responded with Nikki Beach. That means you're not really interested. I said, that got really aggressive out of nowhere because what do you mean American women? Like, where did all of this fresh and fit talk come from, okay? You said that you miss me, but I haven't.
Fresh and fit. You know, those are some suck. Whoever watches Fresh and Fit and believe in the bull that comes out of their mouths. They don't even believe the stuff that they say. They don't even stand by their words. Make it make sense.
Heard from you the entire time you were gone, so I didn't know how to respond. I had a great time before and I was looking forward to getting to know more about you, but I'm definitely not interested in this behavior. Because once you start saying certain keywords, certain little, terms, that lets me know what you be watching, what you be on. And honestly, there were some signs. There were some signs and I ignored them. I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
So she said that there were signs because she did mention something. So there were signs and you ignored them. Girl, if their representative is not representative, excuse yourself. Don't put yourself in any more situations anymore.
But we're taking it too far. But baby, little did I know, Jerome was just getting started. Okay, he was just getting started with me. He responds, "You're not interested in me at all. I have not heard from you either. You could have texted me too. It goes both ways. I feel like you just want me for a free meal. I'm not interested in that behavior. I want someone to have fun with without having to spend a bunch of."
I get it. I do get it. However, she definitely seemed like they were having like this conversation, like, courtship. Courtship. So you don't know how to court anyone. You just wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Is that what it is? That's what you're used to from the other countries because you speak English and you're from America. So you go to these other countries. And I'm pretty sure they're thinking that they can get a green card. This 90-day fiance type of bit. I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
money every time, and then she says she's not interested. So I say, I was the one who texted you safe travels and started the whole conversation. You suggested both the restaurant and Nikki Beach, not me. And the first time I don't respond, you insult me. I'm sorry that you clearly had negative experiences in the past, and I hope that you find what you're looking for. And at this point, I feel like this is a nice, even break because I can already see the road this is going. So I just decided to kindly invite him to the block party in my phone and
Amen.
let that be that. But he said, no, ma'am. No, ma'am, I'm not done with you, okay?
He's not done. So she did right. She tried to end it off uh respectfully, but he's like, no, ma'am. Now I'm going to definitely do part two. If you if you're game for me to finish this up, because there is a couple of parts and it's a bit long, um, drop it down below. Let me know to keep going because, like I said, it is long. It is a couple of parts to it. But let's go to the next part.
Y'all, I literally have goosebumps because I have never dealt with a man like this unhinged before. But let me get into the next set of messages.
What do you want? No, it's not what I want, it's what I need. And I need you to learn what a bad day really is, and I need you to learn how to say you're sorry.
Okay, fine. I'm sorry, okay? There, I said it.
No, how to say you're sorry and actually mean it. And
Well,
this is
Tom.
the beginning of that first lesson.
Can I have my phone back?
No.
Leave him alone.
Just give me my phone.
So once I sent my last message, he started blowing my phone up, and so I just went ahead and blocked him, and then he started reaching out through WhatsApp. These are the WhatsApp messages.
Wait, so you get blocked? Wait a minute, sir. You get blocked. Blocked. And you start messaging her on WhatsApp? Did I hear that right? You find her on WhatsApp? So you can message her because she blocked you. Who hurt you? Who hurt you? Whoever hurt you did a number on you, and you are doing it to all the women. I'm sorry that you ran into a Jezebel and she hurt you. I am so sorry. But different women are different women, Pumpkin. But let's get back.
You could at least answer the phone. Hello, you see, video call like 6 times and no answer. But you saying you don't know how to respond. That's a bullshit lie. I said I missed you, which was genuine. Then you saying you don't know how to respond. That means you don't miss me. Of course I'm gonna be annoyed with that. What the fuck? It goes both ways. I literally hit you up to go to Nikki Beach, but you saying you don't know how to respond. That shit kind of bothered me a lot. As if to say you done forgot about everything. Shaking my head. I hate it out here. Every time I try to meet a nice girl, they always use me. I can't wait to move.
Someone hurt him. Who used you? Why are you being so aggressive to this one lady? Or is there more?
It's me gold diggers, like it's crazy. And I have money, but I'm not trying to be used. I'm trying to have a good time with somebody and bond and connect. And I'll just take her to dinner and then she says, oh, I don't know how to respond. Can you?
Y'all were having a connection. You went on vacation for a week and some days. And she responded back to say hello to you. And you pretty much threw all your eggs in the basket. She was tiptoeing. You cannonballed into the pool. She tiptoed in the pool. You cannonballed into the pool. Follow these women lead. Don't think that they are, what is it, no, when they really mean yes type of thing. In all aspect, not just sex, but in all aspect. But let's keep going because he's going on a full rant.
Take me to Nikki. Like, do you see where I'm coming from? Or am I just some crazy ass guy to you? Shaking my head, LOL, very ridiculous. You don't know how to respond. You don't even give a fuck how I feel. So I say, Jerome, you disrespected me. We're clearly not in the same place about what we want. We went on one date and then I did not hear from you for over a week. Yes, I had a great time with you and I was looking forward to seeing you again. When you said you missed me, it threw me off because I had not heard from you and I was the one who started the conversation with you, so it did not feel genuine.
Right. If you miss someone, why didn't you reach out to her? I'm pretty sure wherever you stayed at had Wi-Fi. So you could at least send a text message or an Instagram message. Just be like, hey, I was thinking of you. Clearly, you found her on WhatsApp. You could have sent her a message on WhatsApp. Hey, I was thinking, you ran across my mind. I really enjoyed that date that we had. I can't wait to see you again. Have a great day. That's it. I was thinking of you. You ran across my mind. That's all.
The way you are responding is making me very uncomfortable because this is not that big of a deal. But the way you're behaving and making assumptions about my character over dates that you suggested is a big deal, and I don't wish to see you again. So he
Okay.
said, "You just saying I'm a."
And I don't wish to see you again. Point blank, period. That's it. Nothing else needs to be said.
Aggressive. I never disrespected you. You're crazy for saying I don't know how to respond, and you're playing this passive aggressive bullshit. You're the one who's aggressive.
He was aggressive throughout the night, trying to get up on her, kissing her, trying to kiss her, and things like that. Talking about you want free babies from her. It's the little things, it's the little trinkets that they give you to know that they are.
You want it? Let's go home.
Because I am like, and I work at a car rental company, and there's nowhere to put that. So maybe today I can like. So where the fuck is she?
Just saying. And you know what? It's so funny. Because that's typically a chick move. Maybe Ray J is right. Maybe the men are getting feminine energy. Like, that's a female. Because remember, what was that movie? I can't remember that movie. Where she was trying to lose a guy and he wouldn't break up with her or whatever the case may be. But,
You don't care about me. If you did, you would answer my calls. You would actually hit me up instead of saying, "Oh, I don't know how to respond," as if you don't have my number. I swear to God, this is why I don't take Black American women seriously. They don't know how to.
I need you to stop with the Black American women. Because if you were living in whatever country you pursue those people, would they not see you as a meal ticket? Just saying.
Take care of the man. They just always have their hand out. You don't give a fuck about my feelings. I said I missed you because I actually meant it, and then you're gonna say you don't know how to respond. Well, fuck you then. You act like I said I love you, and then you said another lie saying sorry.
Women, y'all have to be careful who y'all go out with. Oh my gosh, he's a hot mess. He's a hot mess. Jerome King. Wow, sir. Wow. You've done this before, haven't you, sir?
You didn't respond. What are you talking about? You literally asked again if we were going to Nikki Beach. Like, why are you lying? Shaking my head. I just can't stand Miami. A bunch of gold digging women, lying ass women. You don't know how to respond. That's basically a slap in my face. I should have never took you out to the restaurant. I don't hear you saying, "Oh yeah, I had such a good time. Thanks for taking me out on my birthday," which I did say. Instead,
You don't hear her saying that. I'm pretty sure y'all had that conversation that night. Does she have to keep does she have to keep saying it over and over again?
say, "Oh, I don't know how to respond," as if you have no idea, like the memory, like you have no memory of me taking you out on your birthday. That's disrespectful. What part of that don't you understand? I swear I can't make this shit up. Shaking my head. That was a $500 dinner, and then I'm annoyed at your response. Then because I'm annoyed at your response,
Ooh. However, you did suggest a place. $500, sir. However, you suggested the place, not her. So you already knew how much money you were going to spend that night. You suggested the place, not her. But yet you threw how much money you spent on that date. So does that give you a sense of entitlement to her because she spent so much money on the place that you suggested to take her on the first date?
I'm aggressive. You really know how to make a man feel great. I mean, I already was feeling great, but then you said that shit, and it's like, damn, you don't miss me because if you did, you would have just said I miss you too. And you pulled away when I tried to kiss you. So yeah, you're just trying to use me like every other black.
Okay. Okay. So, yeah, she did pull away. She's been pulling away because she's trying to get to know you. Got it. So she was right. He clearly said it that she pulled away when he was trying to kiss her. So she was being a lady. Very good.
American girl. Y'all just want to use me. I'm sure you're with a bunch of guys anyway. At this point, you guys, these messages, I don't even think y'all can see. These are like, this is a long ass fucking thread. I blocked the WhatsApp, but we're still not done. Once I block the WhatsApp, I start getting text messages again, this time from a whole different number. Learn how to treat a man.
Shut your noise. Imagine if she did sleep with him that night and didn't want to pursue anything. I mean, thank God she didn't, but just imagine how that could have turned out.
Who wants to spend on you, bitch, because clearly you're a fucking worthless talking about you don't know how to respond. Then you responded fine talking about take you to Nikki Beach, stupid ass bitch. That's why your ex left you. You're a fucking waste. Like, here I am trying to show you that I care, and then you're gonna be like you don't know how to respond. Like I said, I love you. Like, bitch, you see I care about you, and then you say that shit. That's not cool. Fuck you. No sorry, no nothing. Black women are really worthless. They don't care about the man. What is happening?
I'm with her. What is happening? Why are you going on this tangent over someone that you suggested to go out to this place and spend all this money? Better charge it to the game, sir. You suggested the place. You suggested the place. You wanted to spend almost a band, a half a band. You wanted to do that. You wanted to overly impress her, probably thinking she was going to give you some. That's what you thought. You thought that you can impress her and she was going to go ahead and give you some. Little did you know she had more, not the fact that you don't have morals. Because, pardon me, sometimes you sleep with someone on the first date and then they end up being a relationship. Guilty. Back in the day, a long time ago. But I knew the person. It's not about me. But just imagine.
Guys, literally at this point, I'm shook as fuck because I'm like, who did I go out on a date with? And literally, I knew that this was the underlying energy, which is why even before he started calling me out of my name in the initial text, I just went ahead and deaded it because I knew there was some underlying incel energy here. But I did not expect all of this. It gets
She did
so
not know what
much
she was
worse.
unwrapping.
Like, we're still not even to the kicker yet. Block that number, and then I get another text from another number. You worthless fat bitch. Fuck you and your family, bitch. Next time, learn how to treat a man. That's why your stupid ass is single and you're only good for quick sex.
Oh, why I got to be the stupid fat me? And why I'm only good for the quick? Obviously, it wasn't a quick because you couldn't get any because you couldn't even get a kiss. I couldn't be that worthless because you couldn't even get a kiss. I'm just saying, what is going on here?
You don't give a fuck about me, then why ask me to take you to Nikki Beach? I said, you're sick. If you message me again, I'm calling the police.
Yes.
because I never asked you to take me anywhere. You said, let's chill when we get back.
You
And I
suggested it
confirmed
again.
plans that you had already made in the past. Like I said, guys, I was never not interested in the guy. I only became disinterested once we started with the you black American women are just whoa, whoa, whoa. Now I'm not interested.
Now I'm
Now
not
we're back at it
interested.
again with another number. What is this? Number four? Number four? Black women in America are complete trash. They're always putting down another black man. I don't give a fuck about no big tits, no big ass. I just wanted a nice, genuine relationship where we support each other. And then you're gonna tell me I don't know how to respond. You're basically saying you don't give.
You know Jerome's black, right? You know Jerome's black, right? Because they are the only ones that say things like that when it comes to black American women. But the Latinos that are like us, or excuse me, the Hispanic or Mexicanos or the Caucasian women, anyone that's not of this particular hue, they're spicy. They are a little I don't want to call it, it's not ratchet. What's another word that they call? She's a little peppy. She's a little peppy. She's got a little spice for her. She got a little kick to her. But then we're the ones. We're the ones. You un.
Fuck about me. I already told you I was on vacation. You knew that. Blocked. Okay? Next number. I said I missed you because I haven't seen or talked to you in a bit, but you knew damn well I was going to Colombia, so you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. All right? Next number. Then you talking about something you don't know how to respond. Bitch, you knew damn well I was in Colombia. What the fuck are you talking about? And you could have messaged me too. Jay, call me. Sends me.
You're making up all these numbers to talk to this lady, and you're ranting. You're calling her all sorts of bees. You're disrespecting her. You're degrading her. And you want her to call you. But she was only good for a quick, and that's why her ex left her and all this other stuff. But you want her to call you.
His original number. Y'all, at this point, I'm like, I know this man is not about to make a fifth number to contact me, but yes, he is. Yes, he is. See, that's why
Seventh
your punk
number.
ass is single. Ain't no real nigga taking you seriously. You got big tits, great. But how you expect me to feel if you're gonna act like I'm a stranger? And because I'm bothered by something, you say I'm aggressive. Like you're a dumb bitch.
Well, technically, sir, you are a stranger, and you're definitely a complete stranger because you definitely are Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. You're definitely a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. You definitely are a stranger to her just because y'all went on one date with one another. She doesn't know you. You don't know her. You don't know her circle. She doesn't know your circle. No one vetted one another. So y'all are complete strangers that are trying to get to know each other, which is nothing wrong, but yet you are unhinged. You are on your Dr. Jekyll.
Why would I want to date someone who doesn't acknowledge how I feel? You're just looking for a quick handout, a free meal. Go fuck yourself. You're not gonna get that from me. That's why your punk ass is single. You're just talking shit with your little bullshit homegirls and using men. And then when I call you to talk about it like an adult, you ignore the call. Typical trash woman. Before I keep going, I just want to say,
Not the typical trash. Well, what kind of women are you dating in Colombia? What type of women are you dating in Colombia? Because I'm pretty sure you are a black man. You're definitely from America. And you're going to Colombia. Well, what part of Colombia are you going to? Because I know some Colombians and I know some Brazilians. And they pretty much stick to their own. But then you have the ones that's in Colombia, in the Brazilians, and they are not living the way they want to live. So they see an American, an outsider. Let's not even say American, but I'm definitely going to say American because it's always typically the Americans. But they see you and they're like, oh, sorry, that wasn't that. They see you and they're like, oh, I'm going to get out of here. You don't think so, honey? You don't think that's what it is? You don't think so? Treat you like a king so you can say, I do? All right, sure.
You know, if I was genuinely on some gold digger shit, I would have just messaged back and said, yeah, I miss you. Let's go ahead and go to Nikki Beach. Like, y'all literally see, I make Dollar Tree videos.
I didn't know that.
Dollar Tree videos. And I'm a gold digger. Like, please, please. Y'all, I blocked the number. We are going on to number 6. Punk
8.
ass bitch. You mad because I said I miss you? Go fuck yourself. You never liked me. Stop lying, trying to find any excuse to block. And I can't express myself. Why the fuck am I with you, bitch? You want me to take you to Nikki Beach and you don't even know.
Why am I with you? Well, technically, honey, you're not. You're not. We're just trying to get to know each other. And I don't like what you're saying. And I don't like you anymore. You're not who I thought you were. That's all. Leave it alone. Keep it pushing.
Your place. So I say, keep harassing me and the police will be at your address for Jerome King. And I send him his address. Leave me alone. You do not have my consent to contact me again. Number 6. Lame ass fat
9.
bitch from Virginia. If you don't miss me, then why you asking me to take you to Nikki Beach, you ungrateful bitch? You're a quick fuck. You ain't nobody to take seriously. Fuck you and everybody you know. I don't know why you wasted my fucking time in the first place if you wasn't interested. You never liked me. You just wanted money and free shit out of me. Saying you don't know how to respond and I'm not being insecure at all. That's all you being a bitch. I hit you up yesterday nice and calm and then you say you don't know how to respond after I say I miss you. Like, what the fuck? You're a clown. You need fucking help, bitch.
Why
y'all
all
dealing with
the bees?
Is this happening out there? Like, I have never dealt with this. Y'all, I have dealt with some things from men. I have dealt with some things, but I have never dealt with this.
I've never dealt with nothing like that.
Number
either.
7. That's exactly why you're single, you ungrateful bitch. Fuck you and your family.
10.
Kill yourself, bitch. Dumb
But she
cunt.
said
You're only
9.
good for sex and it probably sucks anyway. Oh, that's right, because you don't know. Talking about I'm only good for sex. But you don't know. You didn't.
But you don't know.
Number 8. Fuck you and your mother, you lame ass gold digger bitch. I fucking hate black women. Kill yourself. Why would you try to leave me on if you're not?
You hate black. See? What happened between you and your mom? What happened to you and your mom? Did your mom not love you enough? Did she abandon you? What happened? Because typically boys love their mothers. Their first women that they fall in love with or love so much, I shouldn't say fall in love with, are their mothers. So you don't like black women. You hate black women, actually. So what happened between you and your mom?
Interested. I don't know why black women always try to fuck me over. American women, every single time. Y'all, we still haven't got to the worst part because I definitely had to save the best for last. But I just wanted to do a little interlude here and say that there is obviously some deep-rooted trauma and hurt going on with Jerome. And I'm wishing him the very best. And I'm wishing him some healing. I don't know who hurt him before, but the fact that I'm getting all of this energy.
She is getting all the energy. You hear me?
Energy for somebody else. He did tell me on our first date that his ex went and got a BBL and she switched up on him. So I don't know if there's still some unresolved feelings with that. But I don't know what I did to deserve that. That was insane. But it gets even more insane, y'all. When I tell y'all it gets even worse, I had to say the best for last. Listen, the worst part is coming up in the next video. Like, yeah.
I'm going to stop right here. Y'all comment down below if y'all want me to continue on with this. But he said that his last girlfriend had got a BBL and basically left. Uh, could be, could be. She started getting more attention from other people. But all it is attention. He is so hurt by whomever hurt him. I feel like he's talking about his mom. Uh, I don't know. But if you want me to finish this, if you want me to do like the part two, because I believe it's like 5 or 6 stories, I'll break them up. I'm not gonna do all 5, or I'll just do like the best ones. You let me know. I'll follow what y'all want me to do. So just comment down below and tell me what you want me to do. Be careful out there, ladies. I told y'all these guys were aggressive, but apparently some of these women are too. The devil. Comment down below. Give me your thoughts and opinions on this one, pumpkins. I need to know. On that note, because I'm hungry, so I think I'm gonna make me some eggs and bacon, because I love breakfast food, and some toast. That sounds good. That sounds good. I think I got some sausages too. Ooh, I don't need bacon. I can do sausages. Alright, on that note, fam bam, thanks for watching, rating, subscribing, all that good jazz to make me feel so warm and fuzzy inside. Peace and peace. Bye.